Well, hello, folks. This is Granny with Granny and Grumpy's Homestead, and I'm standing on my new risers, and I want y'all to see my little mini valances that I made at the windows before I go any further with what our video is about today. So here is that one. Here's that one. And there's that one. I just about forgot to put my mic on. I realized it when I started to move that I didn't have my mic. Okay, so what we're doing today is, we picked sweet potatoes, and we've got a trailer just jam-packed with sweet potatoes on the bottom, on the floor. Now, we are working through them a little bit and get rid of, but what we wanted to do was give at least half of them away. Now, I'm probably going to have to buy another freezer because the best way in the world that I've found so far, that I've been looking everywhere, and so has Bob, that the way to be able to store them is actually to bake them in the oven and then place them in bags and put them in a freezer. And so that's what we're going to do today. So I have washed up a whole bunch of them. I had Grumpy to bring me an entire, it was a 5-gallon bucket full for us. And then another 5-gallon bucket full is washed right here. And that is going to the neighbors. I'm going to be carrying those to the neighbors tomorrow. I've got several families who I wanted to share them with. And I'm going to share as many as I can so that we can not have any go to waste. Because last year our crop went bad because we couldn't eat them fast enough. We didn't share enough of them with anybody. Okay, so let me get my bowl. Oh. These are heavy. Now, I kept the coals because I'm not afraid of anything. I can just cut things off, which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to cut this tip off because, and these are the red ones. Now, I have some orange ones, but I only have a few of the orange ones that Bob and I are going to keep, or Grumpy and I are going to keep. Okay, so let's see. You want to cut any flaws, any bad flaws that are on the skin. And we'll cut those off. And then you take a bigger knife, because see, almost all of them, there's not many that are this size. They're mostly all, or this size. They're mostly all these big mamas. And a lot of the big mamas had vole bites in them. Woo! Okay. I'm going to put this, now I've got a bowl, a casserole, 9 by 13, and I'm just going to line them up in it, and then we'll bake them. And where the voles tried to eat into them, we're just going to simply just cut it off, or cut it out. Okay. Oops. Getting a lot of dirt here. Okay. All right. Now, when Bob and I eat these, we eat them a lot for breakfast. we want to, sometimes we want a lot, and if we've got other things to go with it, and I am going to make a loaf to go with this for tomorrow's breakfast if I have time. It's already, I think it's like close to 6. Might be longer, might be even more than that. Okay. Casserole. I'm only going to make one at a time, so I'll do the rest of these tomorrow because I don't want to have to stay up too late. Okay, so you want to get some tinfoil. We want this to take on the resemblance of a tent over the sweet potatoes. Okay. All right. We're ready. We're going to put it in the oven, and we will be back in about 2 hours to let you see what they are like. And I'm going to go put this in. We'll be back in 2 hours. Well, good evening, folks. This is Granny again, and I just wanted y'all to see how the sweet potatoes turned out. We've eaten quite a few of them. Last night was when I fixed the sweet potatoes in this 9x13 glass Pyrex and put it in the oven at 350, and it actually took longer than what we had planned. We had planned on it taking only 2 hours. However, it took 3 whole hours to get all of these done. Now, this was full last night. And since last night, like for Grumpy's breakfast, and then we have Conrad with us right now, and he ate one for supper, and then I ate 2 small ones for supper. I didn't finish one of them, but they were pretty good. And of course, they were cold for us. But anyway, it took a little bit of time for everything to cool down last night because it was really late when I finally got around. It was 10 o'clock and it was piping hot. So this morning, I've had a rather busy day and wasn't able to get straight to it. And so what we're going to do is we are going to put these 5 into baggies, and then we're going to freeze them. And so I wanted you to see, I'm going to get a plate, 1 second. Okay, so we're going to use a paper plate to put these on before we put them in the bags. So we take them out, and we're just going to slice them right down the middle. Now, the reason why we're doing this is so we can smash it like this. We want to get it smashed up a little bit, and then you want to open your baggie and stick it inside the bottom of the bag. And once you get that done, and your hands get a little bit grossy, because it's got the juice. Now, this juice that's actually in the bottom is supposed to be very sweet. We haven't used any of that towards that, but I'm going to capture what's in there, put it in a little glass jar, and put it in the refrigerator so that as we take them out, we can pour it over it, so it'll make it a little bit sweeter. So when we put them in the freezer, we're going to have one in each little bag. This way, when we're ready and we want a sweet potato, we can just take it out the night before. Or if we want it for an afternoon meal, then we can take it out early in the morning. This way we have sweet potatoes so we can eat them when we want them. And we don't lose any because this past year when we dug our sweet potatoes, we did lose quite a few of them. And we were really sorrowful about that. I'm going to cut this one in half. It's a little on the big side. That way. I won't probably eat as big a one as Bob would because Bob really, really loves sweet potatoes. And I like them, but they're okay, but it's not my favorite thing. Okay. All right, so I think I've got enough of different sizes. I'm not going to put this one in the freezer. I'm going to put this one in the refrigerator for Grumpy's breakfast in the morning. And then, this in the trash. Let me get the glass jar real quick. Now, I may have needed a bigger jar. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Hopefully, it's not too much. All right. Now, this is very sweet. It's kind of like syrup. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fine. Okay. So what you can do is you can pour that over it. If I wanted to, if I was industrious enough right at this minute, I would put some cinnamon in it. But we'll wait till morning to do that. And I'd give it a good shake then. And then whenever we pour it out, it would have a cinnamon flavor to it as well. But anyhow, I hope that y'all enjoyed watching me cut them up yesterday. And put them in the pan and start them baking. And now we have our products so that we can put it in the freezer. And I hope you'll be able to use this for your own self, your own harvest, and your own storage. So Granny loves you. Grumpy loves you. But more important than us loving you is that Jesus loves you. So we hope you have a good night's rest. And we'll see you tomorrow. And if you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. We'd love to have you. And share the videos with other people. And make comments. We love comments. I try to reach each and every one of the comments. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye.